Pony, it's Cleo here, and it's that time of year again. Time for me to make my collection update video. In previous years, I've pretty much only shown my brushable ponies, but this year I'm going to be showing my blind bag ponies and my Equestria Girl mini collection as well. Before I begin though, please note I am not trying to brag here, I'm really not. Just an explanation as to why I have quite a lot of ponies is that I'm actually a grown-up, I'm not a kid, I'm not spoiled, I have spent my own hard-earned money on every single one of my things. Well, alright, maybe a few things have been gifts, but most of it I have worked very hard to afford. When you get to be my age and get a job, you'll probably be able to afford ponies too. If that makes you feel any better. I didn't have all this stuff when I was a little kid, okay? First up we have my blind bag collection, and they're all kept in this adorable little unicorn box. Here we go. It's quite a lot. Now, although nobody really cares that much about blind bag ponies, I will say I have been generously sent most of these in fan mail, which is just so awesome. Thank you so much, everybody. And here they all are together. My goodness, I didn't realise how many I'd accumulated. My favourite blind bag pony of all of them is one I did not feature here. It is Florina Tart. Look at her, she's just so perfect. She's pink and she's green, my favourite colour. She looks just like my OC with the colours inverted. And here is my collection of McDonald's ponies. The ones at the front here I believe are all from fan mail and a gift swap from last year. And then all of these guys at the back here I found in Italy. I tracked them all down when I was on holiday there. And a few are from Luxembourg too. Fluttershy is the holy grail of holy grails there. I got her on the last day I was in Italy and I almost couldn't get her. We searched every McDonald's we could and it was only the last one I found, my precious little Fluttershy. Then we have my very few fashion style size girlies. Found these babes at the charity shop. Bought this one at the toy shop. And this one is a gift from Bay in this year's Christmas swap. Link in the top right corner. Isn't she gorgeous? Next we have the true pride and joy of my collection. It is my fakey princesses. I believe I have every single one of the different characters they have made. And I made a different crazy video for every single one of them. Hooray! Just to clarify, fakey means not released by Hasbro. Hasbro, even though their standards are pretty low for toys, they haven't sunk quite this low. These are so bad they'll barely stand up. The printing's all over the place. I recommend you check out the videos I made of them if you want to see in closer detail just how horrendous these guys are. Look at Pinkie Pie. Whoops, I almost forgot this girl. I also have a fakey Princess Cadence. Look at that girl. Next up we have my Cutie Mark crew collection, which unbelievably has all been gifted to me in fan mail. Every single one of them, and I believe it's only from 2 senders! So generous. Here are all the little cuties, believe it or not. This is not quite all of them. I'm still missing quite a few characters. I'll have to try and track them down. Next we have my Equestria Girls minis collection, which I have lying down because these girls just will not stand up. Gosh, their heads are so heavy and I only have 4 little stands. Oh. Alright, 5, but that doesn't really solve our problem. And these girlies are really cute, and I think I should use them in videos more often, but I just don't have any ideas for them that I'd rather use for humans than ponies. But if you have any ideas for people instead of ponies, let me know. Next up we have all of my customs, which I actually have not made a single one of. The Equestria Girl version of my OC over there was made by a lovely girl called Anna I met at PonyCon. These guys were all made by Lockie, my younger brother. This was made by my friend Jules, and this one was made by Unicorn Girl. And I think we might be forgetting just someone. Yes, of course, it's my lovely OC, who I of course did not make either, I commissioned her. Next we have all my miscellaneous My Little Pony animals. They're My Little Pony, but they're not pony, and they're not Equestria Girls, so they're just thrown in all together here, yes. All the little sea dudes that came with this baby sea ponies. Some little erasers there. All the little pets that came with the original waves of ponies. We have Puppy Spike, Pufferfish Spike, Regular Spike, Winona, Opalescence, Owlowiscious, Gummy, and of course Tank on the end there. And then we have Kappa with just... it's strange logic. It's like Pluto and Goofy having him and Opalescence there. We'll never understand. Next up, we have all of my reboot ponies in one place that aren't sea ponies. Now, I know you guys are not big fans of them for the most part, and honestly, I'm not either. There's Derpily, pride and joy of my collection. And then here's the rest. I'm not a big fan of these guys. I don't hate them like some of you do, but I don't actively collect them either. However, I do like the boy ponies from the reboot line, and I don't count them as such because I do use them in videos. These are the guys I wouldn't use in videos because they're not compatible with these little cuties like my OC here. Next up, we have my little sea pony collection. Now, these girls are technically post-reboot ponies, but I love them. I think they look quite different and very cute. Just look at all these little derpy babies with their eyes going in the different directions. Gotta love them. And there is the most expensive pony I've ever bought, don't ask how much she was. Next up we have my collection of water cuties. We're getting on to the best part of the collection now, the brushables. I should explain about Celestia that I received her in fan mail and she's in a bit of a state. I need to clean her up, so I'm going to be making a video of how to do that without ruining ponies very soon. Next up we have all of my lovely pearly ponies, which I have every single one of. It's one of my favourite parts of my whole collection. The pearly finish is just so pretty. Next up we have my main 6 crew, which of course I do have many doubles of, but I don't really count in my collection. I only count this Twilight because she's the one without the wings. These are the girlies I use in my videos as the main characters as well, I should note. Next up we have the more prevalent characters from the show. Igloos and double cheerilies there. I count them because they're quite different in colour. I understand this is not all the ponies seen in the background, but they're just the ones with more lines, just more prevalent, more important, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. Next up we have some more recent releases of background ponies. These are very hard to come by because everyone wants different characters instead of just more main 6 like Hasbro seems to think. However, because these are more recent, they are more common than the next ones I'm going to be showing you. Next up we have some more very hard to come by ponies for the most part. Got my super rare girlies on the end there. And a lot of pink ponies at the back, which, even though they're very similar, they're very hard to find. And then we have all the other random background ponies in the standard size. Hasbro used to make so many different fun characters in the early days, and then they just stopped. Why? I love the background ponies. There's too much pink, yes, but there always is with Hasbro. Next up we have my little superhero ponies and villain. Now sadly I don't have all of them, but hopefully I'll be able to track down the rest of them and have a full set of power ponies. Next up we have the rest of my larger size ponies and little Flurry Heart. For the most part these ponies I just kind of call the royal ponies. There's no clear definition for my collection, it's just vague. Then we have my 2 Guardians of Harmony ponies. Yeah, they're just kind of lonely here. Just the 2 of them. And then we have one of my favourite little sections of my collection, all 8 baby ponies. Look at these sweet little faces, I just wish they'd made more of these guys. Excuse their hair, all these ponies are a mess right now. There we go, that is the main part of my collection altogether, the brushable ponies. Just so many of them, it's so difficult to keep their hair all entangled at the same time. Okay, that is it for my updated collection video for the very end of 2018. My main ambition with collecting all these ponies was to get every separate character, not to have lots of repeats in different variants, but mostly just to have every single separate, unique character, and I've pretty much achieved that. There's only a few more left to go. So any future update videos will probably be very small, the difference you'll see. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a like, and subscribe for lots of fun new pony videos coming 2019. Thanks for watching! Also, don't forget to leave a comment letting me know what your most favourite pony of them all is.